Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for watching this, and of course by clicking on this video. But anyways, give it up for Mr.
Thank you to the girls. Thank you. Now let me teach you a little story. I saw this girl, right? And I was like, oh, let me hit my shot real quick. You know what I'm saying? And then I said to her, hey girl, you wanna know a joke? 6, 7.
Alright, you read the title, you know what you came here for. You came here for the best tips and tricks for Artful and die of death on ball blocks because you are pretty bad, but no worries, I'm here to help. Alright, let's get started. Artful has 3 abilities. Its abilities are Implement, Copyright, and Repurpose. Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright. Implement is its first ability, and what it does basically, it makes you able to place down a wall. Wow, this is great. You're able to block off certain areas around the map, which is so good. You're literally able to trap the survivors. Oh, that's pretty cool. And not only that, you can slightly move while you're using this ability. However, it does take some time for your walls to be built, giving the survivors a chance to escape. Aw, that's not awesome. But not only that, your walls will get destroyed after a long period of time. That's actually very good. However, the survivors can actually destroy your walls and even you. Oh, that's not pretty awesome. So, I recommend you using this ability a lot. And from what I can see and tell, there's actually no limits to how many walls you can place. So, with that in mind, try to block off some areas around the map so that you can prevent any survivors from looping you around the map. But remember, the survivors can destroy your walls and after a long period of time. But hey, at least you can go through your walls and you can still move a bit whenever you're placing your walls. Alright, next up we got Copyright. This ability will make you create a music box. Whoa, that's pretty cool. And not only that, you can slightly move while you're using this ability. Oh, I'm so smart. So, how does your music box work? Well, it's very simple. If a survivor goes near your music box, they'll be very slow. And yep, that's basically it. However, you can only place 2 music boxes and the music boxes can only grab 1 survivor to make them slow. Aw, that's pretty bad, but still very good. So, with that in mind, try placing your music boxes in places where the survivors usually try to loop you. And that's it. Oh, I'm so smart. So, with that in mind, again, try putting your music boxes in places where the survivors usually try to loop you so that you can have the opportunity to kill them. Because remember, your music boxes will make the survivors move much more slowly. Also, try not putting them too close to each other because you can only place 2. Alright, next up we got Repurpose. This ability will make you collect your walls, ooh, your music boxes, alright, and even collect the survivors? Whoa, that's pretty cool. But how does it work? Well, it's very simple. If you collect a wall, you're able to throw a brick at a survivor. Oh, I'm so smart. And not only that, if you hit a survivor, they'll get stunned for like 3 seconds. Oh, that's pretty awesome. But remember, you have to use the Repurpose ability again to throw your brick. Now, if you collect a music box, you're able to run very fast. This is great for ambushing, but make sure to ambush a survivor that is pretty close to you. And remember, it is not permanently, it is only temporarily, but it's still very good. Now, if you collect a survivor and then use the Repurpose ability again, you're able to create a puppet. Also, here's a quick note, you always have to use Repurpose again whenever you collect a wall, a music box, or a survivor, just so you know. Anyways, now these aren't your ordinary puppets. They will go and hunt down a survivor. Whoa, this is great. You're able to trap the survivors much more easier. Oh, I'm just so smart. Man, I should be a teacher someday. Oh wait, I think I could probably do that right now. Alright, so 2 plus 2 equals 4. Oh, smart. But anyways, however, your puppets are quite slow and they will get destroyed after a long period of time. They're just like your walls. They can also get destroyed by the survivors. Oh, here's the thing to know. Never use Repurpose on a dead survivor because you won't get anything from them. Oh, I'm so smart. Well, then it looks like you can do a lot of things with this ability. Okay. So, I recommend you using this ability a lot. But wait, you can collect a lot of things. Your music boxes, your walls, and even the survivors. There's gotta be one that is better, right? Well, of course there is. So, which one you should use the most? Well, it's very simple. Well, I think the ones that you should totally collect the most is your walls and the survivors. But the walls are very easy to collect since it doesn't have a long cooldown. And not only that, your walls will not try to escape from you. While as for the survivors, it gets kinda tricky since you have to be very close to a survivor to collect collect them. But collecting your music boxes is still very good. But since you can only place 2 music boxes, not really. Alright, since I tell you guys what ARTFUL'S abilities do and how to use them properly, let's talk about more about ARTFUL. As you can see, ARTFUL only has 90 stamina, but the average survivor has 100 stamina. Great, how on earth are you supposed to get them now? Well, isn't it obvious? Using your walls and your music boxes. Because you see, ARTFUL is supposed to be played as a trapper since he can block off areas around the map. But don't just try to trap the survivors. Remember, you only have 90 stamina. So, with your Repurpose ability, try to be very unpredictable. Oh, I'm just so smart. And don't you forget, always try your best to place your walls and your music boxes in looping areas so that you can, well, trap the survivors. Oh, I'm so smart. Yeah, I know. I'm so smart. Alright, let's talk about something that is very interesting and I'll imagine a lot of people will be struggling with. And what is it? Well, you see, ARTFUL has a special last man standing! Yeah! Sorry. But anyways, in order for you to start this special last man standing, you have to leave the last survivor who has the banana gun ability. Okay, that's pretty interesting. And in this last man standing, ARTFUL will have a total of 170 stamina! Yeah! Now that's what I like to call pretty cool. However, the survivor is able to shoot out his bananas like a minigun. He has like a 3-second cooldown. And not only that, the bananas deal damage and knockback to you. And also, both you and the survivor are much more faster. So how do you win this special last man standing? Well, it's very simple. Just ambush the survivor and that's it. And also try to use your Repurpose ability to throw bricks at the survivors. And that's it. Like, it's so easy. Oh, that's so smart. Oh my goodness, that's so smart, man. That's all, folks. Whoa, what a long video. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this high quality video of mine. And also, shout out to this wonderful commenter right here. I hope I made you proud. And for the others as well. And also, okay, I said this like in every single video, but I'm sorry for taking too long. But I'll try my absolute best to do more. Right, bye!